Hi, it's Philip from EasyBlocks, and today I would like to present our newest um, development of EasyShop and EasyCut. Why? Because many of our customers still asked from like how much, what can we make? How much does it cost? I would like to have it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller and in this color. So to make it really easy to operate and really easy to configure design library, we decided to make a web shop with 3D functionality. But instead of making our own web shop, we decided that it would be better to integrate this web shop on your website as a partner, so you can attract your clients and make money. We just will supply the designs and the interface, and we'll make sure it's really easy to integrate. So what you get basically in a nutshell is an out-of-the-box webshop without any installation on your own domain. So there's no reference of EasyBlocks. You can list your own prices, whatever you want, and you will have a constantly updated design library, which is easy to customize in both size and color. This is especially good for normal showrooms and clients. For the bigger clients with multiple retailers, we will still customize your design, of course. But for most smaller projects, the design library will be more than enough. So, because this webshop also has an integrated 3D floor planner, and eventually it will send a list of components to the email that you register. So basically the EasyShop for users, it's a standard web shop with an overview, the products and a planner. Let me go ahead and actually show it to as an example here. For instance, this is the website of Block Systems, a Belgium distributor. They have a simple website with some examples and some, well, just how-to about the product. There's a link to a shop here, and this is actually a shop coming from EasyBlocks. So basically you see here, this is the shop that could be easily integrated in your website. You can upload your own logo, it stays on your domain like you see. And the shop is really easy because it has only 3 categories, which will enable your customers and you to really find the right display in a snap. So we have a floor height displays for the lower displays. We have the pilers and the receptions up to 1.5 meters height, which are on the counter height displays. And in the end, we have a wall height displays with walls and wall dividers. So let's say, for instance, I would like to go and design my showroom. I would probably need a few displays. So let me go ahead and check this category. As you see here, there's tons and tons of designs. A lot of new designs probably that you haven't seen yet. So let's say, for instance, that well, I like this design, but well, you see different variations here you can choose. But maybe just this simple cube, for instance. You see here that you can actually click and select different types of designs which are similar to the design you chose, with the price that you actually edit in the backend, and actually also the dimensions and the weight. You see the weight here and the size of this product variation. You also see actually the number of panels and parts you need, and the technical reference such as temperature, the chemical use, and the UV outdoor use. So let's go ahead and add this to the cards. So you will see it will be added here. You can still edit always, you know, just click here and you can just change your design later. Just edit the pencil button here, or you can just go ahead and click the recycle bin. And so let me go ahead actually and go to the 3D planner. If you see here, you can actually change your floor plan into any size you want, any variation. So you can just use a T-shape, have, for instance, the dimensions changed. Oops, voila. 10 meters by 3 meters by 4 meters. Voila. You can change to the exact showroom dimensions you have, which will be very nice to actually change, to have a good view on the reality. As you see here, this is a smart cube, which is a very interesting feature. you basically actually just go ahead and change to the size you want. Like for instance, 90 by 100. Okay, voila. It will automatically add the connectors and corners and the panels you need. So just go ahead and let's say, okay, I need a 40 by 140. Well, but actually I don't want to have the front side, so I just go ahead and close the top side and then also maybe the front side. You see, it will automatically delete the sides you don't need. Voila, let's see here. Well, and then I can just right click and move, for instance, or rotate upside. So here you can see I just added a few displays, various displays that I would like to have in my showroom. Maybe this to end. Voila, I'm gonna add this to my shopping cart, and I would like to see how it looks like in my showroom. So I'll just go to the floor planner, and I'll basically just drag and drop it here. Voila, you see, it starts always with the top view, but here you can see easily how it will look in my showroom. So maybe let me make it a little bit bigger here. Okay. I can easily just move and rotate, just right click and then rotate, and it will rotate the way you want. And always snap to 90 degrees. And we added a nice feature called index color, which enables you actually that you can just basically choose from two colors. Why? Because you don't have to go and design and select all the ribs and corners yourself. You just use a pre-selected, pre-designed color design that you can use to actually make your own design. But if I want everything in white, I can of course just select two index colors in white, and I have. For the settings of the pricings and your email address and other details about the plugin, you can basically just log in under your username under easyblogs.eu. You just basically type your name, your password, and you can actually go to settings, you can upload your logo, and you can change the price of your products, which will be very useful. And you can also change your profile, your projects, your 3D projects you have saved. There's also a professional version of EasyShop. You can just use this login details and URL for now. You can just basically paste it, voila, and you go to EasyShop. Again, it was previously EasyCut. You can actually open and save here, which you can't do in the EB shop. For instance, I would open, for instance, a project which I already made earlier. For instance, this one. Okay, doesn't do it. So let me make here a new blocks. Another really interesting feature is that I actually can clone it by just holding Shift. You see it jumped a little bit downwards, but here you have 3D version, 3D arrows, and the right click menu is much more extended. So what this means actually is, for instance, the right click menu, you have, for instance, different products in your scene. Imagine you have reception and you only want to edit this one. Then you can click isolate. Isolate will hide everything else out of the scene. So for instance, I'm holding Shift now to copy. Voila. So let's say, for instance, I have a construction like this, and I want to edit this because I want to make this smaller. I just click isolate, and you can easily work on this one further. You can just group or ungroup. So let's say I want this to be in white. I can just ungroup it. Voila. And I click isolate again, and there you have everything again. Well, another let's see here the other right-click options, which are those. You have, for instance, the clone option. It will copy it, so you have another copy here. You have the remove button, and you have the move and rotate, which all makes sense probably. Voila, and it all snaps easily, as you see. And then you can actually go and save as your own project. Just call it what you want, and I'm saving it. Well, that's it for today. You will have a paper manual somewhere next week. Have a nice evening. Bye.